Alright. Well, welcome to my very first YouTube video, gun review. Yeah. So, under cleaning the gun I bought a few days ago, I thought I would go ahead and, not necessarily a big review. I've seen a lot of people review them, and just more some little tricks I've figured out so far with it that I see apparently a lot of people have problems with. So let's get into this thing here. We got the Phoenix Arms. It's the hp22a, or I believe that's what it, yeah, 22a. I gave $140 for it, and here, so I'll show you. Empty, and it's empty, so I don't have anybody emailing me. I guess I'll give you some first few impressions here with it. I've had it for, I don't know, 3 or 4 days now, and me and my boy, we put 450 rounds through it, I guess, now, and I gotta say I'm pretty happy with it. I was worried the very first 3 rounds I put through it, all 3 of them stovepiped, and I thought, oh man, here we go, we got us a lemon. And I thought, well, let me work with it a little bit here. So I took it, worked the slide back and forth a little bit on it. Boy, she smoothed out good. I didn't clean this pistol out of the box, so that could have been a problem too. I like to well, on something like this cheap, I like to give it a little test, see what it can do without me having to go through, and I want to see how it works out of the box. So the first 3 rounds, like I said, stovepiped in it, and after that we got, like I said, we got about 450 rounds or a little more than that through it, and I hadn't had a single issue after those 3. So, you know, it could have been a little bit of whatever gunk in the barrel, or, you know, I'm not worried about that. Now, a few things that I've seen people complain about on these is all the safeties. You got a firing pin block up here, you got a regular safety there, and you got a mag safety. Or if I pull this mag out, it won't let you do nothing. Okay, the only thing it'll allow you to do with the mag out, you can pull it open. I don't know if you can see this, just enough to see if it's, you can see that barrel there and see if anything's in there. That's all you can do. Which, it came from California, so I think they're made in Ontario, California, so what do you expect? But for $140, I'd been looking at them for a while. I needed a nice little 22 pistol, just carrying the woods with me, camping, just shooting around with my youngest boy, and this seemed to fit the bill. I think I really like the weight of it. It's got a good, it's heavy, but it's not too heavy. It feels really good in the hand. I like this little tail back here where you're not going to get any bite off that slide. I've had a few guns over the years that would get you. So this one you can see, I think you can see, you got plenty of room there. We haven't had any issues with that. We've put a variety of different ammunitions through this, testing out some different things. We've put some Federal, just 525 round value pack ammo through it. It shot it just fine. CCI mini mags, which I believe it says not to use high velocity rounds, but it's worked just fine. It's a pretty hefty gun. It's an old school blowback type system on it, and it's pretty beefy. I mean, she's pretty thick gun as far as construction, so I wasn't too worried about putting the mini mags through it. I also had some just regular CCI, and it's fed everything just fine. It's just a pretty nice little gun. Comes with a 3-inch barrel on it, which is on here. I do have the conversion kit coming, which is a 5-inch barrel, and it comes with another mag, and the mag has the little finger extension on it, so you can get your pinky on it, because as you can see, you really don't have any room there to put the pinky, which it's a 22, so it's not a big deal, but I thought, what the heck, 7 yards with this thing, and it's keeping a good size pattern. I think we're shooting, I think they're 8-inch targets, and you can keep them, within 1.5 to 2 inches at 7 yards with this, which, yeah, it's probably not the best. A lot of it's probably my shooting. I'm not the best shot, but at 7 yards, it definitely does good at keeping that target. We did go out to 10 yards, and it'll keep, a 4-inch group. Just freestanding shooting it, so not bad. I know with the 5-inch barrel we should be able to go out quite a bit further and get a little more out of it. But anyway, one of the things I've seen people complain about is they talk about taking this barrel off, okay, and there's a spring that flies out, and it's a big this is, if you really just look at how it's designed, it is very simple to do. All you got to do, when you slide this slide back, you can lock it. Which I have to do it this way. You can lock it back. It does not lock back on the last round, but you can slide it back and lock it with that. Okay. Once you do this, it's not going to allow you to pull that mag out. Or yeah, well, I'm sorry, it's in safe. You can pull that mag out. Okay. All you need to do, because you've got this pulled back, you've got that spring compressed, there's a little latch up here, okay, you need to pull forward on. So let's do that. Pull forward on it, ease that barrel up, take that barrel out of it, okay. You can see this spring's compressed, it ain't going nowhere, okay. So if you're doing a barrel change, let's say when I get my 5-inch, I want to put it on there. This is all you got. You pull it back like that. Keeps that spring nice, and people try to put their fingers there and hold it. And you don't need to do that. Slide it back, lock it in place. That spring is compressed. Okay. You get your new barrel. It's got that little groove there. Stick it on there, push it down, and it's in there. Put the mag back in, and she's ready to rock and roll. Okay. You didn't see any springs flying. I've seen people say they've worked on it for 30 minutes trying to get it back in there. It's not a big deal if you just really look at how the thing's designed. Okay. And back to the safeties. It does have a bunch of safeties. But this is honestly the only one I'm worried about. This will keep the gun from operating. If it's in safe and you have this cocked, it's not going to let you do anything. Okay. Just like any other pistol. If you're still worried about it, uncock it. You still have a round in the chamber. Safety's on. You will have to pull that safety off and cock it. But I'm not worried about this firing pin safety. Maybe if I was putting it up with it ready to go for whatever reason, I wouldn't even mess with this. I just use this one like I would on any other little pistol, and you're good to go. Okay. Like I said, it's a nice little gun. You might notice I did paint the firing where it says fire there. It's because it was black. It's just a little easier to distinguish the color, black and red, from black and black. Hard to see what you're on there. So I did do that, and I did paint the sights. Painted the back side here and the front side to make it just a little bit. It doesn't have bad sights, but it was just a little bit easier to paint them so I could see. I got the front one red and the back one's yellow, so it's a good contrast, and I can really tell the difference. like I said, just a great shooting little gun. Like I said, I got 140 for it, and I think they threw in a box of ammo, so no big deal. But it's a pretty neat little gun, and I'm looking forward to getting that longer barrel to really give it a good test. But like I said, it's a good little gun. It's like, besides them first 3 rounds, I have not had a single issue out of the rest of the 447 rounds we've shot out of it. So I think there's probably just a little bit of gunk in the barrel or whatever, and it wasn't allowing it to cycle like it should. But like I said, it's good now. I cleaned it after 450 rounds. I like to give them a little test to see basically what my limits are. You know, if I can put 100 rounds through it and it starts jamming up everything because it's dirty, then I know kind of where I'm at with it. But I wasn't having any issues at 450 rounds. I just went ahead and I wanted to go ahead and clean it and take a look at the innards and see how she worked. So like I said, nice little gun, Phoenix Arms, and yeah, I good woods gun, prepping gun you can put in a bag. I'm not going to debate caliber and what'll kill somebody and what won't or whatever. It's just a nice little gun, and especially you get that longer barrel on there, you can probably do a little squirrel hunting or rabbit hunting with it, and yeah, she'll be good to go. So thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll see me on the next video.